we had Dreamfest 2021. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning back into another video. We are at PBIR, Palm Beach International Raceway. This is my personal first time here, and it might be one of the last, to be honest. There's one more event that we have coming up here at the end of the year, but this track unfortunately is getting sold and closed. That being said, today is Dreamfest 2021. We got the booth set up, got my little banner, got the whole crew over here, Shane, Alfonso, People's here. What's up, everyone? And right now we're warming up La Fea for her first debut run out here at anything on this setup. But first we need to go tech in. So we're just making sure she gets up to operating temperature. We'll go take it to tech so they can make sure that the car is legal and safe. And we're not doing any class racing today or anything like that. It's purely gonna be fun runs. Sounds good, right? Just passed tech for the first time in 3 years, give or take. We're in the car show part of things. Obviously NSX, Supra. I think this was Nicole's CRV before it was all chopped up. I haven't seen it. I don't think she was posting it, but I'm pretty sure that's her CRV. This thing is insane. Yo, remember our CRV? This is a little nicer. Matt's car, of course. Yeah, I saw the axles in the back. And Fonzie's car. Check him out, you already know. All right, so I think the roll racing fun runs are starting right now. Shane's over here adjusting the PSI on the slicks. They're brand new slicks. We haven't really done much burnouts on them. I don't think they'll allow it on this, and we haven't really tested the car as it is. But we're just doing roll racing. We're putting them to about 14.5. That's just what we're gonna use as a baseline. We're probably gonna end up having to do like 12 with roll racing. We'll see. I've never done this, especially on slicks, so it's just exciting to kind of have that learning curve. And yeah, we have, I think, like 3 or 4 races in front of us if they start roll racing, and then we can actually go. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully next clip will be on the track. Actually trying 12 PSI, so we'll see. Looks like there's a driver's meeting or something. They asked for all of us to go to the front of the lanes, if I'm not mistaken. They asked for the front of the lanes, right?
Yeah. Meeting.
Okay, so.
It's gonna be fully prepped, 1320. If you're roll racing and you wanna do a burnout, we will let you do a burnout, but you have to pull up. Don't burn out underneath the tower. Make sure your tire, which is gonna spin, is at least on the concrete, okay?
Pablo getting ready to go up for the first run. No, it's gotta point back for Matt.
Sure you want it to go forward? How else are you gonna see me?
Yeah! Oh, snap. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry about that. Thank you very much. 9.9 at 118. That's funny. I don't know what that is with roll racing, but that was fun as hell. Man, that music scares the crap out of me. Oh no, it was a 9.6. 9.6 at 140. Woo! Man, that felt good. Holy crap, that felt really good. I was looking at right lane. No, left lane 9.6, which is what I was at 140. Man, it is good to be back, guys. Oh my God, it is good to be back.
Go back. Go nice, bro. Oh.
Hey! That's rolling, so big is gonna be different, but it was still nice.
Yeah.
Should I go back up?
Yeah, you have 1 hour roll. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Go! I wanted to let it cool down.
Bro, you can park and get into line.
Okay.
How'd it feel? Bro, you missed fourth and it still went
So
140.
bad, bro. I was like, ah, crap.
It sounded good when it woke up.
It felt so freaking good.
Doing a burnout's useless.
Yeah.
It's VH. When I stepped up there, it's VHT on this stuff.
Sticky.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Like, whoa, those are really sticky.
Oh, man. Oh, it felt so good. That's like 3 years since I've driven something like this. Literally.
Were
3
you-
years to the day.
Why did it sound like you weren't revving it out?
And missing fourth. What's up?
It sounded like you weren't revving it out.
It's only, we have it to 9,000.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
do some stuff on the street to see what the car like.
So turn it up.
What's up?
So turn it up.
A couple sit down back. That felt good.
Yeah.
No spinning.
It felt freaking
Yeah,
good.
literally no
Couldn't have asked
spin.
for anything better.
Oh my God. I'm gonna turn off the GoPros. Do you have a video?
Yeah.
0.8 to the 60 foot because it was roll race, obviously. When a 965 at 140, missing fourth and bogging. It was pretty good. So we got it cooled down right now. And just for like 2 minutes, we were looking over everything because if you look at the video up close, it looks like there's some level of steam or some level of smoke that comes out of the driver's side. We're looking, it might be just one of the ports off of the valve cover that's open. It might just vent to atmosphere and come out, looking like it's coming on there. But we checked the tire, we checked under the car. There's no leaks or nothing that looked like a rub. So we should be kind of good with that. We're gonna go ahead and just keep on pushing it into the lanes. We have an hour of roll racing before they switch over to drag racing. Then it'll switch back to roll racing again. It'll already be nighttime by then. So we'll get one more daytime pass, just to get a little more data, shakedown pass. We left at 12 PSI, light burnout, but there was so much glue down that it just basically stuck. So yeah, we're about to go again, and your boy's happy. Woo! 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 So we're going for pass number 2. Going against Goonie Fab back there. I can't zoom in, but Goonie Fab right there. He's got the EK, so we'll see how it goes. Just gotta push forward. I'm holding it now. I went an 8.8 to his 8.9. Second pass did an, what was it, 8.8 to his 8.9?
Yeah, 139.
139. I'm still missing fourth, so that's second time in a row. I don't know. I'm gonna try to not quick shift it as much. I'm not keeping it on the throttle during the shifts, but it's just a matter of I don't know. Maybe it's the reach with the shifter. I haven't used the shifter before, so I don't know. There is no real excuse. I should get it in. Anyways, we're gonna go now for the third run. it's kind of hot lapping it, so we don't want to do this too often. After that, I'm going to bring it back to the booth and check out some data. I might pull it up on Fuel Tech and see if we have like some data logs and see what's going on, see if any adjustments need to be made. So with that being said, I think we have like 15, 20 cars in front of us, and then we'll be up. All right, so first pass, I was in this lane, went a 9.6 at 140. Look at the mile an hour. I was only going 97 on that. I was kind of like just feeling it out. I didn't really want to hit it too hard. That was the first pass on this setup ever, on the track, obviously. Then right here, I went an 8.8 at 139. So mile an hour was similar. It's making about 700 right now on the gate. So there's no boost control, there's no boost by gear, nothing. It's just roll racing it. That in the 8th, it went 100, so just barely more than what it was doing here. That's fine. But on the last pass, I short shifted, I think it was from 3rd to 4th, and that really bogged me down. So I went up in mile an hour. It came on harder afterwards. I finished out at 141, but it only went 9.0. So I'm thinking that if I'm gonna let it cool down because they're doing the roll race, the drag racing right now. But I think what I'm gonna do, I think if I let it cool down, try some A to B stuff later and actually rev it out and not shift it early or anything, it should be better. Now, the peculiar thing is, and you guys will see it in the GoPro footage, when I picked up this last slip from pass number 3, I went to put it back into first and it wouldn't let me. It was like locked out of first. I tried second, it locked me, then it fell in. I'm not moving at this point, I just grabbed my slip. And it was very strange, very strange. I don't know what's going on. After like a minute, I put it, not after a minute, it was like 20, 30 seconds. I put it into 3rd and then it went into 1st. Very strange, but I'll figure that out. I'm gonna let the car cool down like for at least an hour. That's what the dig racing stuff is, hour long. And then I'll take it up for a roll racing. But yeah, long story short, I'm still happy with how it's performing, don't get me wrong. It's really fun. It has no boost control right now. It's got no boost controller. It's on the gate, 25 pounds, making 700 horsepower. So it's kind of spinning and stuff, but it's still fun. We're enjoying it. We're gonna relax a little bit, have a couple drinks, some water, obviously, stay hydrated, and come back in about an hour. All right, so we have Fuel Tech pulled up right here on the computer. We overlaid basically 18, 19, and 20 being the first pool, second pool, then the third pool being the 20. Now, this is really cool because it has groups that you can just select, and that'll give you all the main data, for example, like RPM, TPS, pedal position, ignition timing, map, etc., etc., etc. Anyways, so it's really cool, and then you can check other stuff like air temperature, oil temperature, or oil pressure, a whole bunch of other stuff you can check out. And I was also looking at group 7, which is wheel speed traction. I don't know why my reference is so off. Obviously, we don't have traction control dialed in yet. We actually don't even have it turned on. No boost by gear either, so that's not really taken into effect for something that's going to be affecting us, but it's definitely something that we need to take a look at. Not sure why the actual speed traction is showing 72.9 and the wheel speed reference is showing 201 miles an hour. That's literally impossible with the gear ratios that we have. Not even sport front wheel drive cars strap that high, unless you're Miles Kerr with the freaking half-mile Integra. But so we're checking that stuff out right now. You can tell that there is a little bit of work that needs to be done in the sense of, let's see if I have it pulled up. I'm gonna deselect group 1 and let's just go to map, which is the boost settings. So we're gonna see right here how much boost it's making between gears. Let me zoom out. So these are essentially the peak RPM points when we're making the most boost, and then this is the shift. I'm not wide open throttle shifting at all, and I'm trying to be easy on the trans. It's more of like an A to B type day. We're not really trying to break records or anything, but you can tell how long it takes for that boost to ramp back in. So it really does like affect a lot by not quick shifting and whatnot. I think we looked at, what was it, a 2.5 second gap between the shifts?
It took from 2.4 seconds, it took all the way up to 5 seconds, so technically 2.6 to get back up to full boost again.
And that can really be diminished, or that can be shortened down by having quick spool, like Shane was saying a minute ago, as well as just shifting it quicker, or just wide open throttle shifting it. So it's good data to know. We have all 3 logs from all 3 passes, and that's not even, I want to say it was at 3% log memory. So there's a lot that we can do, and then whenever you're done with it, you can either save it to the computer, or you can just completely clear it and then start new logs on there. You don't have to pay anything additional for that. So it's really, really good data. We're gonna continue to comb through this right now. The car is cooling down right now, and we're pretty much just chilling until the dig racing is done, and then we can go back to the rolls again and do some more passes. But at this point, it's a really good collection of data, because we're actually seeing what the car is doing. My tuner, Carlos Magma Tuning, is actually on vacation right now, so he's not here with us. It's really cool to be able to play with it and see it yourself. So that's what I love about the Field Tech, especially being super easy, user friendly. This is a nice event. It's really cool.
The most runs we've ever had within the first hour.
Within the 45 minutes to an hour, we had 3 back-to-back roll race runs. And other tracks, I'm not gonna name them, it takes a lot more, and that's for a whole bunch of different variables, but it's really cool how they're actually getting us as many runs as we wanna do. They're gonna go over to what they're doing right now, they're dig racing, then after that they're going back roll racing, dig racing again, and then I think they're gonna start the class racing. What up, Alfonso? But it's really cool. We're gonna hang out a little bit, see some of the car show cars. Alfonso's car, the ST, is in the car show right now for the domestic cars. So we're hoping he brings home the win for that. And we'll see some cool people. There's a whole bunch of friends that we have here. So we'll see it. Keep on looking at the logs and just hang out for the rest of the time right now. Pulled up right now. Trans is having somewhat of an issue. It's still not going into first gear, so that's kind of strange. Yo, so we were pretty much counted out because the wideband sensor completely stopped reading. It's just going into 3 dashes. It's like an EO2 code or something like that, which we're pretty sure that it's a dead sensor. It happens. So Shane found Matt. Matt said that he's bringing over a sensor right now. So we're going to see if we can put it on. If it works, then we'll go for another pass. But man, it could have ended the night, but we're looking pretty good right now. Thank you, Shane. And thank you, Matt, too. Appreciate y'all. My savior! Good? All right, we're gonna try that out right now. Let's see if it warms up and calls for the sensor working. Reading heating, we're good.
Yo,
that's it, bro. Hell yeah. Yo, thank you to Matt Man over here. Appreciate you, bro. At 148, obviously roll racing. It went 116 to the 8th. I brake boosted, so it actually kept a little more boost in it. Dude, it's freaking moving. Oh my God. 116 to the 8th. I slightly brake boosted into second. 330. I mean, all that doesn't really matter since it's roll racing, but 8.2 at 148. Holy crap, that's the best pass of the night. I want to look over the logs. I don't have my laptop here, but once we go back to the pits, I think I'm gonna do one more pass for the rest of the night, and then we'll just let it chill. Alfonso's over by the stadium right now, or the platform, because they're doing the the winners for the, what do you call it, like the show cars. So hopefully he wins something, but he's up there right now. I'm gonna see if I can sneak away real quick while they push up the cars in the meanwhile. But holy crap, 8.2 at 148, amazing guys, freaking awesome. So happy, so thrilled to be out here.
To a yellow wide body Focus.
Alfonso! Yeah! Oh, snap! Yeah, Matt won! Hell yeah! spark plugs right now. If you guys look at the GoPro footage, I thought that the car was messing up because it was a wideman issue. I thought that when I started and turned off the car, because the guy said to shut it off, and then quickly started again, I thought it hadn't gone through his heat cycle, so it wasn't letting the ECU read what AFR was at. But it turns out once I tried, second gear broke up when I brake boosted, so I let off, and I looked at base pressure on the fuel, and base pressure was around 32, 33 PSI. So I believe that was causing it to, obviously not allow you to do a pass or anything. So I kind of coasted, brought it around, and topped it off. Obviously, it was out of fuel. Restarted it, revved it, it was good. And base pressure is now 55 on pre-start, and once on start, I think the base pressure we have it set to is around 45, and that's what it was. So it sounded healthy, but as a precaution, I'm going to go ahead and pull the plugs. I just want to make sure that everything's nice and good inside, rather than just doing a blind pull and perhaps having had a spark plug issue. So luckily, this is actually really easy with coil packs and the wiring harness tools right there, and then just like that, coil packs are off. I'm going to go ahead and just break loose the plugs and pull them out. All the plugs are loosened, pull pack back in, grabs them up, and one thing attached. One looks good. And one looks good too. They all look good. So we didn't have to pull them out, but it was as a precaution, like I said. Good. Hopefully we can go back and make another pass. I don't know if they're still doing the roll racing, but I'm gonna try it out. Man, those pistons look dumb clean. Pistons look good. Make sure that they're snug. Backing up for the night. Come a little closer so you can hear me. The track is switching over to the class racing right now. We got back to the lanes to top off the fuel like you guys saw. Everything was good. It was performing well afterwards. Base pressure was good. Revving good. Spark plugs were really healthy when we pulled them. We even looked at the top of the pistons in each cylinder, and they were actually really clean. That 1-ethanol is burning very, very clean, very efficiently. So we really enjoy that. But we got up to the front, and they said that there was they were about to start the roll racing class, which that in itself should be at least 30 to an hour. And then after that, then they'll start calling the roll racing testing to people, like what I was doing. So at that point, it's more favorable to just call it a day. It's already 10 o'clock at night. So I'm not gonna wait another hour and a half and have everybody wait for that, when we could just go out, load the car up right now and get some food, grab a couple beers type thing. So that's pretty much the end of track stuff. And yeah, but racing is done for tonight and we're super happy.